Good afternoon, friends and fellow travelers. It's Brandon. Local spot. Hope you are all doing well. Figured we'd walk around a little bit and chat. It's a spot we spend a lot of time at. We had our engagement pictures done here. I'm gonna walk over here and see what we've got. A lot of snow on the ground still. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. You look cold. I see you haven't learned how to do horizontal live stream yet. No, not quite. Got to figure that one out, I guess. But I'm also out here walking around with my phone, Sonia, so I don't know how well that works for that. I actually just got out of the car, so I'm not even cold yet. But we're... Oh, wow, echo under the shelter. Walking around a local little spot here. You can see where people have fun in nature. Hello, friends. How are you? You can see where people have been snowshoeing. Let me switch it around here. Can tell you how tomorrow night I do horizontal live streams all the time. Okay. Walking the playground here at the Old Galley Recreation Area. Everyone, hope you're all having a great day. Shallow water, no jumping. I have a feeling nobody's going to be jumping today with these conditions. We'll have a show and tell session. Hope you're doing well today, Sonia. Nice to see you again. You can see the ice. It's just frozen. The frozen lake. I don't know if they call this the Spring Valley Lake or what. But interesting fact, Ash and I actually had our engagement pictures taken down here on this beach that's currently covered in snow. Hey Grizzly, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well today. We're gonna walk down to the beach. Not much of a beach, but another winter day here in Wisconsin. Nice to see all of you. Now you can really get a gander at this frozen lake. Friends, I have a new video coming out. It'll be out probably tomorrow or Saturday. I haven't set it for premiere yet, but I always do our treasured home. Hi, Miss Nancy. I always do my premieres in the evenings. I'm trying to get on more of a schedule, but with winter up here, it's kind of difficult. Hope you're doing well today, Miss Nancy. Nice to see ya. So here's the beach. Oh, hey, honey, how are you? There is Ash right there. So yeah, I'm by myself here right now. I tried to go up to the dam. There's a dam that you can walk up along, but they had that road closed, so I guess we could go on the trail. It was our maternity pics. Yeah, you're right. You're right, I'm sorry. But this is normally a beach on normal conditions. So Ash is here. I guess I should probably give my deer a moderator, don't you think? Hey, Coach Juliet, how are you? Thank you for joining us at Yo Galley Recreation Area today. Again, Ash and I had our maternity pictures here. That's right. Getting my gloves back on. Good evening from across the pond. GH Exploration, how are you, friend? Nice to see you. People out there ice fishing, as you can see right out there. Totally unsupervised. Like, so this is a really pretty area. I mean, foliage, it really kind of takes over in the fall. Of course, right now you're not seeing a whole lot. Looks cold. Hey, Okies, how are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, it's probably 17 or 18 degrees today here in western Wisconsin. I tried to get out here right before Football Moments 33. Where are you right now? I am out at the O Galley Recreation Area. Yeah, pretty much a side quest, yeah. Walking around another Winter Wonderland here in Wisconsin. Kind of a solo day. Back over there is part of the dam, right in front of us there. Burr, I'm watching from Hawaii. Fire Dr. Ninja Turtle, how are you, sir? How's Hawaii? I remember you saying you were in Maui. I'll walk over here. Need of a warm vacation. Yeah, tell me about it. We really do need one. Just blame Rob. Rob on the road. The legend himself. One of Ash's good friends that she worked with at the hospital actually did our pictures here. Main day use area trail. Small. It is 22 here, feels like 10. Feels good to me. I mean, you know, it's been so cold on and off that when it does even get up to 20 and 30, it feels warm. Hello, have fun in nature. Warmer weather down there, I imagine, Okies. Need some updated pics, but not in this weather. I agree, dear. I mean, you can still see there's been foot traffic out here. So, I mean, the trail is, I mean, has footprints, has snowshoe prints, but still, it's winter time. It's harder in Wisconsin. I mean, we're still trying to get out and do these videos, but lots of it is weather related. The wild huckleberry, Arkansas, hello, sounds like some crunchy snow. Yeah, it is, honestly. I mean, look at the trail. I need to get some snowshoes on. 21 people in chat. Hello. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, friends. We really appreciate you joining us on another little solo adventure here in the frozen tundra of Wisconsin. I was going to walk on this trail a little bit back when we did our maternity pictures. I got it right this time, dear. But we kind of ran out of time and the sun was coming down and the kids were playing in all the sand and the water, and Ash was like, let's go home. We need to eat. So, nonetheless, we went home. So I'll walk a little bit of this trail with you. It would probably help with the connecting. You're live. Oh, cool. Huh. It's back. Are we actually back? I had to come out of the woods, I guess. There was that one there. It didn't like that one spot in the woods, or what? Looking out on how thick is that ice? I don't know. We could find out, I guess. Let me see if I can find a branch or something. All right, that one's not going to go. Ash will probably freak out if I go out here, so just be prepared. I mean, there are people fishing right there. Right there. It's kind of hard to see on the phone, but there is an ice hut right there. There's somebody literally sitting right on the lake there. Today, it's not even 20. Now, it said it was going to get up to like 22 or 23 today. I doubt it. I'd be shocked. Last time I checked, I mean, let me look. 21 degrees today. TD Knives and Adventures. Hello, sir. Nice to see ya. They walk out there when it's slush. Yeah, friends, that's one of those things we see a lot up here. Hello there again. If you're joining us for the first time today, I'm Brandon from the Traveling Whitcombs. Ash is in chat. She's home with the baby. It's a little cold for them to get out. Down the road. Hello, friend. Nice to see ya. Hope you're doing well up there in Canada today. Hope the weather's great. Core. I'll call you Core. But again, we see lots of people falling through, even vehicles falling through, but you know, let's give Down the Road a mod, because Down the Road is a great Down the Road is a great friend of ours, of the channel. Met Down the Road. He's got a great community, so if any of you are interested in that, Down the Road's doing some great things up in Canada. Van camping and that sort of thing. Where are you from? We're in Wisconsin. That's where we live. The great state of Wisconsin, cold as could be. Usually Ash in the chat is my partner in crime on these adventures. She's not with me today. Gypsy, hello, friend. You guys still out there cutting wood in the weather today? I know you guys got a little snow. How much snow did you guys wind up getting? They say that we're going to have some snow starting to pick up here soon, but I mean, you know, it looks like it could anytime. So there's the view around the lake. Looks cold there, my friend. 21 degrees Fahrenheit, it said last that I checked. Trying to stay out of the woods, because that's when we lost signal at that last moment. Of course, it'll be on the replay, I guess, for that moment that we lost signal. We got no snow here and rain. So the weather, they can't figure out exactly what we're supposed to get, but people keep going back and forth between if we're going to get a dusting or 2 to 5 inches, 3 to 6. 3 inches of snow. Okay, yep. They can't actually figure out what we're going to get. 48 here in Arkansas today. It's colder than any day this week. Okay, 48 in Arkansas. We're at in Arkansas, Huckleberry. We were in Arkansas back in June before the baby came. Out and about with M&D. Welcome, friends. Thanks for joining us. We're happy to see you. Just a solo adventure today. Out and about at the O'Galley Recreation Area, western Wisconsin. 20 degrees. Glad to see all of you. Thank you, Gypsy. We'll give Gypsy a mod too. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Nana 9 Acres. It's 49. Feels like 34 here in Kansas. Nice to see you, Nana 9 Acres. Glad you can make it. Glad all of you are here. Thank you for the support, for subscribing to our channel. We appreciate all of you. Friends, Ash and I were talking today. Let me know your thoughts on this. We are considering doing a subscriber of the week. And I've seen some other channels do similar things to this, like member or subscriber of the day, but maybe a subscriber of the week where we feature somebody's channel and try to promote their videos and their content for the week that we feature that particular person or channel. So let me know what your thoughts are on potentially subscriber of the week. I'm curious how you all feel about that. Just got home from work. Yeah, I'm off today, thankfully. I actually had to wind up trading and moving the schedule around, so I'll be back in the hospital tomorrow. Working overnight tomorrow night. Nancy Drew, nice to see you, Nancy. Hope you're doing well. Hope your Thursday is great. Hello, everyone in chat. Hi, Nancy. We're just happy that you're all here. Ash and I, the kiddos, we appreciate all of you. I'm curious to see if I can actually go up here without losing signal again. You think I can go up there or no? I don't know. A few things were, I don't know, because I didn't lose signal all the way through the woods until I got to that spot. So I don't know. I didn't see your message, Gypsy. You guys still out there? You guys still out there cutting the wood? Getting spotty. Huh. So we just gotta go back and forth with the signal out here. I literally walked back a couple steps and it got bad. Oh, man. But, Winter Wonderland here in Wisconsin. So, in other words, I'll stay in the spot that I'm at. Ash said a long time ago I didn't acknowledge it. Mom Wynn got the baby to sleep. Shar has been sleeping a ton lately, friends. So at least we're lucky in that regard. But then it's getting our 5-year-old to bed. So, hiya down the road. Yeah, down the road is fantastic. One of our favorite channels to watch. If we do this subscriber of the week, definitely gonna be featuring down the road for sure. And then many of you, Mom needs a Red Bull. Everyone like the live, please. It helps the channel. Thank you so much down the road. I appreciate that. Jamie, I appreciate you. Yeah. Celsius. Oh, yeah, you tried Celsius for the first time. Hello, friend, on my lunch break and saw you were online. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in Real Life Adventures. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great Thursday. How's things over your way? Over here in Wisconsin, cold as could be. I mean, I guess not. Technically, it could be a lot colder. I mean, we've had minus 20 just this last year. So I guess it could be a lot colder. Sitting by the O'Galley Recreation Reservoir. I think it's called Spring Valley Lake. Breeze, but dry, 29 degrees. They say the snow's supposed to be rolling in, so we'll see about that here soon. 20 people in the live. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate all of you. Thanks for stopping in and joining us on this Thursday adventure. Clock out in 2. Catch you soon. All right, out and about with M&D. See you soon. Howdy, y'all. Divine Mojo. Nice to see you today. Yes, we do. Now, this place is, I mean, it's a great swimming hole in the summer. I mean, it's close to where we live. Vanilla Gorilla is in here, too. But his messages aren't showing. I wonder what that's about. That's all right. Glad to have you both in here. Is Ashton your better half? Yes, she is. She is the other half of the traveling Whitcombs. Ash, when we first started, was a little camera shy. She's really starting to come around, and she wants to get more involved in our videos. It's just with the cold weather, the baby is not obviously very good in that. So a lot of our videos still in winter will largely be with me. But we need to do a live that Ash can get in. I want to break the Slinky stove out. We'll show you back to me again. We need to break the Slinky stove out and share all of that with you. I want to test it out before we get it to the campsite this summer. Lots of things coming up for us, though. We're going to try to get to M26 in Michigan in September. I have lots of plans for the southern portion of the driftless region. We should try it this weekend. Yeah, we should. I need to gather some firewood. Anyone ever used the Slinky stove before? If you have, let me know what you think of it. I'm going to try it out for the first time. We should try it this weekend. Yep, I agree. So if I take one step back, I'm going to lose signal, but we have pellets. Good afternoon, all new here to this chat. Uncle Mel, great to see you, friend. I know I've been in many lives with you in many channels, but happy that you made it over this way. I saw you yesterday in Traveling Robert's live, so great to see that you made it over here. Hope you're having a great Thursday. If I put the phone that way, it'll cut out. So I was about to say this weekend, yes, and I'm going to do a video and share the Slinky stove with you and our actual thoughts. You know, it's funny because I really want to try out our Slinky stove, and Traveling Robert is at the Tampa RV show, you know, the big super RV show in Florida, the major one. And he was talking with the Slinky stove folks, and it's funny because we got one, but now they're coming out with a Slinky stove 2.0. So apparently one that can run on propane also. So interesting. Arhan Khan, the United States and Wisconsin. Nice to meet you, Arhan. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, there he is. There's the legend himself. Sunny here, 41, windy. Good to see you too. Yes, on Traveling Robert. Yep, the legend himself, Traveling Robert. Yep, United States. We're happy that you're here, though, Arhan. If you like the content, be sure to thumbs up the live and come back. We appreciate you being here. Looking back out, this is the reservoir at Eau Gallie Recreation Area. This is a site that is managed by the Army Corps of Engineers. So, all right. I'm probably going to lose all of you, so I really don't want to go back that way. Let me see. Let me run. Let me try to run up to the top of this hill. I need snowshoes. 7 Celsius in India right now. India, nice to see you guys. Our first viewers from there. I might lose you guys for a brief second. Come back to me. Looking at it from a little higher perspective, there's a big dam that runs over that way. We can see it a little better. Why didn't you bring my snowshoes? Oh, honey. You know me well enough. What's the time there? 2:05 p.m. or 14:05, whatever way you look at it there. (1:35 a.m. in India. Oh, wow. Quite the time change. Gypsy says, good to see you, Ashton. Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, one of our favorite channels to watch. So Ash, Gypsy is Tammy from that channel. She's great. Yeah, I agree. You should be sleeping. Beautiful. Where in Wisconsin? This is the O'Galley Recreation Area in western Wisconsin. Close, probably about 35 minutes from the Twin Cities metro area. Hey, Mindy. Let's see, I missed a couple. You should be sleeping. Beautiful. Where in Wisconsin? Yeah, I got that. He is happy. Yeah, but looking back, those woods, parked over there through the woods a little bit. So, I've never been over to this side of the area. On YouTube is about the only place I'll see snow. I imagine you guys don't get a whole lot. Did you guys get any snow last year? With all of the snowstorms that were in the south last year? Just out of curiosity, Huckleberry? The signal's so weird here. You know, it says I have 5G, but then if I take the wrong step into the woods, I lose you. So let's see. Mojo, great to see you again, friend. We got 0 snow last year. It was above us and below us. Are you guys excited about Avengers Doomsday? You know, I would love to go see a movie, maybe particularly that one. We got to get somebody to watch the kids so we can do that, because that would be crazy to take all 3 of them to the movie theater. Where are you, bro? Major Mohit 100, Wisconsin, western Wisconsin, specifically the O'Galley Recreation Area. On a 20-degree day, 20 Fahrenheit. It's been a while I have seen the natural snow. Yeah. Do you guys get, I don't know. I mean, I imagine you guys don't get you don't get much snow there in India, but I'm happy to show you as much snow as you want to see, my friend. We're just happy you're here. Thank you for joining us. Kind of cool over this area. There's a bench up there. You guys think I can make it, or you think I'm going to lose signal if I try it? It's a bench right there I can sit at and look out. Is it in Asia? No, we're in the United States. So North America. Where are you from? Major Mohit. Yeah, so happy to see all of you. Any weekend plans? What's everybody got going on this weekend? We are in western Wisconsin. Yes, they're still figuring out how to get Marvel back on track with Downey Jr. re-entry. I know, I keep hearing about all the shuffling with the cast, and my best friend was really interested in the Marvel movies, but he's kind of exited the scene for the time being. So like in the top of India, you can find the snow. Okay, I've only been to southern Wisconsin. Not too far away from us, depending on the area you're talking about, Mojo. We can get down there in a couple hours, but we spend some time in the Driftless area. I don't know if you've been to that portion. That's more southwest. Got plans to get back down there this summer. Absolutely. I want to get to like the Effigy Mounds National Monument there in Iowa, which is right next to Prairie du Chien. M7 Outdoors, welcome. We are so happy you're here. Hope you're having a great day. Looks like negative 30 Celsius. Not too far off. Could use a big popcorn. Movie date sounds cool. Yeah, a movie date does sound great, honestly. Thank you for joining M7. We're happy to see you. How was your Thursday? Hopefully you're staying warm. Had to switch gloves. I got to warm the other hand back up for a little bit. I've never been here in the winter, so there is a big pretty overlook with like a nice little spot where you can picnic and do that sort of thing. But that road is closed. That road is totally snowpacked and closed. There's a gate, so unless I send it through the gate, which I'm sure my wonderful fiance here would not appreciate, I probably won't be able to get up to that overlook. Let me go up here. If I lose you, come back to me. Let me know. And let me know real quick and I'll run back down. I want to go up to this bench. Going good so far, keeping it indoors today. I don't do well in the cold anymore. Do you ever fish here when the water isn't frozen? So we just recently moved to this area, so I have not fished yet. A lot of crappie in these waters from what I understand here. Too cold for me, and I'm a Scotty. We're keeping our granddaughter Sunday so our son and daughter-in-law can go out. Maybe a movie and dinner. That sounds lovely. So the trail keeps going up here. You can go straight up that way. What a nice little bench to sit at. That's all right, friends. I'll go out in the cold so you don't have to. You could just enjoy it with me. I love fishing. Can't wait for April. You know, I need to do more of it, M7, for sure. Spend some time near Dells, Wisconsin Dells. Yep, Wisconsin Dells. Baraboo. If you've been to Wisconsin Dells, Mojo, have you been to Devil's Lake? Drove through Madison, was heading to Michigan. Devil's Lake State Park. We featured. Great Wisconsin State Park. One of our favorites for sure. Like I said, I've never been up this part of the trail, so Devil's Lake has some stories. Yeah. You know, it's funny because Baraboo is, well, that's the town that Devil's Lake is at in Wisconsin, but I have no idea. Baraboo, Wisconsin, though. Devil's Lake State Park is there, and also I'm trying to think. There's another state park there. A little drop off right straight down to the icy lake below me. I got frostbit once at similar places. Got to cover those feet well too. Yeah, I wore two very thick layers of socks today, as well as my boots, so the feet are doing good. Hi, sir. How are you? I see you there. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us on this wonderful Thursday. About 30 minutes from Wisconsin Dells. Correct. Devil's Lake State Park, and I believe it's Mill Bluff, now that I really think about it and consider it. Mill Bluff State Park, also in the Baraboo area. But if you're interested, we have a video at Devil's Lake. It has great views of rock formations and, of course, the lake itself. There's a trail that you can walk all the way around the lake. It's a couple hours. We've done it. And then, of course, when you get to the far side of the lake, you can go up the hill and look at the beautiful rock formations. It's just Devil's Lake, one of our favorite spots in Wisconsin. Looking out at a Winter Wonderland here in the Wisconsin woods. Hope you are all having a great day. I'm good. I'm new subscriber. You're doing a nice video. Thank you so much. We appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Traveling videos come out quite frequently. So we actually have one that I'm going to finish up hopefully tonight. But our favorite show's also on tonight, so we might have to see if I finish it tomorrow. Either way, video either tomorrow night or Saturday evening. I usually do premieres at 7 p.m. Central, so our videos are in the evening. No channel mascot today, honey. Most of you haven't met the channel mascot yet, Bob. But he likes to pop into our premieres and gets the chat going wild. Barata. I'm going to go with Barat. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So Ash and I, Mojo, both work in the medical field. I work in the emergency room at a community hospital in the Twin Cities, and Ash works in a clinic in Minnesota. So we love The Pit. It's a show about the emergency room. I've been in the emergency room for a long time. So we watch The Pit. It's on HBO Max or Prime, whatever you want to watch it on. But it's so realistic and it's really good. Bob hasn't come into this chat. I know, I'm really surprised. Thank you both for your medical service. Gypsy, thank you very much. Or Gypsy, Tammy, whatever you guys in the chat want to call Gypsy. Thank you so much. That means a lot. We've, The Pit, no, The Pit is not on Netflix, dear. It is on HBO Max or Prime. I don't think it's on Netflix. Thanks for the information about your channel. Yeah, of course, absolutely. We're actually just getting started with this YouTube adventure. No, I'm not a doctor. I went to paramedic school. So you could say that I work alongside the nurses in my position at the hospital. Essentially, I do a bunch of things. I do blood work, I do labs, I do lots of different things in the hospital. But no doctor. You know, I thought about it. I'm going to tell him to join. Let's see if we could get Bob in here. You guys will love Bob if you haven't met him yet, the channel mascot. But we do a lot in the hospital. I'm going to tell, yeah. Thank you all for giving the live a thumbs up. 20 likes, 16 of you in here. We're so blessed to have all of you joining us today. I really want to see what's up there, but I don't want to lose all of you. So we're hanging out here in the woods of western Wisconsin. Lowland Trail, that's what they call it. Oh, I didn't even notice this right here. The Lowland Trail. It's nicely marked. The United States and North America, friend. Thank you for the thumbs up. We appreciate it. 22 likes. Wisconsin in the United States. But it looks like you keep going higher and higher elevation over here. Chris Late Night. Hello, welcome, Chris Late Night. Nice to see you. And Haranandan. Nice to see you also. Welcome. Glad you're here. And Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, say hi as well. Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, one of our favorite channels to watch, friends. If you all should check your Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla out. I'm going to mod that channel too, because they are very quickly becoming friends of ours. I'm conducting a survey. What's your opinion of India as a foreigner? I have a fairly positive opinion of India. I've never been there. I don't know probably as much as I would like to know about it. The prices for an emergency is very high in US, and without health insurance you're done. You know, I agree with you. Totally. Is it Amma? Is there any wildlife out there? Not that I've seen today, honey. Should I walk up there a little bit? Can you guys tell me if I start losing you and I'll run back down here? Of course, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, of course. You guys would be one of the first channels we would feature if we did a subscriber of the week or channel of the week. Maybe, I don't know what I'm going to term it yet, but definitely some kind of, I want to do a weekly feature, and during that week we'll feature another channel from our community. Trying to build that community feel as we're at that 1,000 subscriber mark. It's a little pixelated, but we can hear you great. Just trying to see the view the further we go up, you know. Yeah, Coach Juliet is here also. Coach Juliet, another girl come to M6. That would be fantastic. We hope to meet you guys as well. Looking down. Crunchy snow. We are really going to try. Ash is even getting more and more excited about meeting a lot of you that may. Yeah, okay. Losing the signal. Going back. Let's go back. Don't fall. Honey, you know I would never fall. And I say that with the biggest amount of sarcasm I could possibly have, because it was one of Ash and my first dates. I think our second date. And I almost fell right off into a ravine that had a waterfall in it that we were looking at because of ice. So now I wear my boots, and if it's real bad, I'll put the spikes on. Most of this is just padded or snow that's you know, matted down, that's been here for a while, that just doesn't melt throughout the winter season. I just saw a video that shows $500,000 for an emergency visit. You know, that's the unfortunate reality of it, and I hate to even have to agree with you, but yes, it can be just that expensive depending on what it requires. I know, I figured you would get a laugh out of that, dear. I'm starting to flurry a little bit. Yes, but they give millions away here in the USA, so that's not too bad, and it's expensive. It is expensive to save lives. The cliff. I mean, look at that cliff right there, dear. That one's pretty far up there. I'm not going to test it today. Nomadic Camping. Hello, friend. Nice to see you. Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, I could see you on this live, but couldn't see you on Susie's live. Nomadic Camping, another fantastic channel. We love to watch his adventures, and great camping content, great outdoors content, great community over there. Nomadic's one of our favorites to watch also. Nomadic, we are in western Wisconsin, hanging out at the O'Galley Recreation Area. I'm back, lost Wi-Fi for a minute there. That's why I ran back down the hill M7. I right there, like halfway up. And had to run back real quick. I was waiting to see if somebody would tell me that I was starting to lose it. But this trail also goes this way, so that's pretty cool. I want to roast hot dogs and marshmallows. Lucia has donated, yeah, through Super Chat. Reese's S'mores. So there's a bunch of trails here. I mean, it's a lot of things for everybody. There's a playground. Oh, so it is technically the O'Galley Reservoir. I thought when I was looking at the map to come in, it said like a lake or something, like Spring Valley Lake. I accidentally hid your comments, making you a moderator, and don't know how to fix it. Oh, do you do camping at nights? We do camp. We need to get stuff that is a little bit better for the winters that we have here. I hear somebody breaking the ice out there, one of the people fishing. That's why I stopped in mid-sentence. Yes, we do camp is the short answer. There's also some tracks here you can see. So you can tell that there has been wildlife, but not right around me today. Baby Shara is up. She hears you. Baby Charlotte. She sleeps so well at night, but during the day, her naps are like 15 minutes and that's it. So glad you all are joining us. All 13 of you in here. 24 likes. Wow. Thank you all so much. Thank you for being with us today on another adventure out here in the Wisconsin, not wilderness necessarily because we're close to town, but in the Wisconsin wild. So I think maybe next week we might start with that subscriber or channel of the week thing. I really something I want to incorporate into the channel. And I think it's a way to start getting some of your names out there that are really great content creators that, you know, the world just needs to find us all, I guess. That algorithm's going to work for us eventually, right? Well, anyways, I want to get some of your names out to each other. And I think the best way to do that is going to be like some kind of a subscriber of the week or something similar to that. But tomorrow's work, snow's starting to come down. And then I guess we'll break the Slinky stove out this week. I can't wait to share that with you. I posted about it, but otherwise, I haven't gotten it out yet. I've got it all put together and everything, but I need to get out and actually start a fire in it. We'll make some s'mores in January, honey. All right. What a view, though. I mean, this view is really cool. I really enjoy this view. The ice, the O'Galley Reservoir, frozen, not right by us here. Hope you all are having a fantastic Thursday. I know Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla were out cutting some wood today in their own snow. So we're not the only ones getting snow. And more of it coming later today. It looks like that ice shack right there is getting moved. Maybe that's what I heard. Huh. Anybody went ice fishing before? I'm considering it, but we only had 3 inches and love it. So does Duke. Oh yeah, Winston, our pup loves to be out in it too. He loves to run around out there, and it's like we lose him half the time if we take him to a park in the snow. In the summertime, Winston, that's another story. Winston loves to attract the ticks in the winter or in the summer. So we kind of got to keep a close eye on him. We got about 3 inches. Okay. Nomadic, you're in Ohio as well, like Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, right? I believe you're Ohio. We've met a lot of folks from the Ohio area recently. I love ice fishing. It's fun. A shanty helps with the wind because it's a lot of sitting in the cold. A good wind block is good. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Right there is a shanty. Kind of blends in with the ice because it's white. But there's a couple people standing around it. Looks like somebody's putting cones out there on the ice. I've been a couple times. I don't like being on ice. It gets my anxiety up. Understandable, Nancy. I totally agree with that. That's fair. Let me head back down. We have to give Duke flea and tick medicine in the spring and summer. You should have brought Winston. Yeah, that's true, but I think Winston would get a little bored. I think Winston would get a little bored with me and want to take off. Just start a fire by you on the ice and you're good. Oh, I hear a chainsaw. Somebody's got a chainsaw out there. What do we got? A message. Yeah, I should have brought Winston. I agree with you totally, dear. Huh. What a winter environment. You know, we've never been here outside of summertime, and we live right by it. But I've never come over here in the winter, so I really didn't know what to expect. I should bring the stove out here and start a fire up here on the trail. CL, I can't chat today, but wanted to give you the watch time. It looks pretty out there. Hey CL, hope you're doing well. Hope your Thursday is great. Nice to see you once again, friend. But back down here to the actual ice itself. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't seem terribly shallow, but I'll give Ash a heart attack if I start walking out here on it. There is a picnic table over there on that island, though. So, Lieutenant Emmelman, how are you, sir? Hope you're doing well. We're here at the Eau Gallie Recreation Area today in western Wisconsin, hanging out. Definitely didn't expect this out of this place in the winter. It's really kind of serene out here. Look right up and a little further up until I action. Really cool spot as the snowflakes start to come down. Maybe they're cutting wood. Do you hear that in the background, dear? Yeah, it could be a snowmobile too. We've had those just going around town. Out on the ice. Don't freak out, dear. I'm not going to get crazy today. Maybe that's us. You hear all the way from Ohio? Yeah, just over the hill there, right? Yeah, you're right over there. I hear you. They might be, I mean, if the ice is that deep, if the ice is that thick, they might be carving into it. I mean, that's a possibility, I guess. You could see the ice. We're walking out here on it. Faintly, I can definitely hear a two-stroke. Yeah. 18 of you in here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. We appreciate all of you for joining us. 28 likes. That's amazing. It's only our second live ever, so Ash wants to get into the next live, so definitely going to do that. We'll get her chatting with all of you. She, I mean, very faint, or very on the first live right at the end. Walk in a little bit here. It cracked a little bit, so let me stay on the actual shoreline. Holy. Oh, man. I don't want to break the ice here today. Whew. They don't use chainsaws to cut them big cacti. Do it for the chat. You want me to go out there? Oh, goodness. I mean, there's people all the way out there in the middle, so I don't know. It gives me hope. Good afternoon, everyone. Cleaner, how are you? Nice to see you. One of our newer subscribers in our community. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. You said you could swim. Oh, now she's getting sassy today. That'd be a chilly swim. Be careful, brother. I agree. Yes, I'm not planning on swimming and then running back to the car, but yeah. Walking along the shoreline a little bit. Cool spot. Ice can be sketchy, so be careful and be safe. I'm not saying don't explore. Just use your head. Jokes. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't think you wanted me to be out here on the actual ice messing around here. It cracked a little bit. I heard it. I don't know how deep it is, though, but it's going to be so cold coming up that whatever ice that we lost, it's probably going to multiply. So I'm curious. I don't know if people kayak over to this little spot. I don't know. I don't need an ER visit, my friends, today. I don't know if there's somewhere that connects these these two spots, but thanks, Jamie, down the road. Thank you for your support, friend. We're so happy that you're here. 28 likes. Very appreciative of all of you. Don't break the ice. Wasn't that a game back in the 80s? I'm not going to lie to you. I think we have Don't Break the Ice at home for the kids. Snow's starting to come down a little bit more out here. Shar hears you and is smiling. So, friends, our newest baby, Charlotte, our first girl, she definitely loves her dad. So she wants to be held by me all the time. So she loves it. She loves to be with me. So she's probably wondering where I'm at. LOL, I just bought that game for Christmas. Yeah, I thought it was still out there. So you're definitely right, Cleaner. It's definitely a game. For sure. I was going to say, I feel like we definitely had that for the kids. I hear water moving now. I wonder if it's safer to go out into the main body of the lake as far as ice, or if it's safer to be out on these kind of side channels. I don't know. Turn it around. I know, there's a crack right here through the ice. I'm trying to look down, you can see it. Trying to see how deep the ice is. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not just an inch or two. The middle thaws first. Gotcha. So that's probably the area that it's crunchy. That's definitely the area that is probably a little more, the ice isn't as thick. Sherry, hello, nice surprise seeing y'all live. Please be careful. Love from Ohio. Hey, Sherry. Nice to see you, friend. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. How are things in your neck of the woods? Thank you to all 18 of you that are here watching. We truly appreciate it. I'm out standing on another lake that's frozen right now, whether I should be or not. Now, that's the argument for a later time, but here I am. I don't know. I love winter, though. And before I moved up here to Wisconsin, I was just always so excited for winter because we didn't really get much of it in Missouri. But now I was saying this on somebody's live this morning. I don't remember who it was. We can get snow in May here. Ash was just telling me recently, she's like, I had a snow day in May when I was a kid. So I'm going to make the chili. Oh, that sounds good. Chili, that's going to be a great reward for being out here in the cold. But, you know, we get snow starting in October. It goes October all the way through to... We've had huge snowstorms in March just since I've known Ash. And, you know, that's not an extreme length of time. Had snow in April. I haven't seen it in May yet, so I'm not trying to speak that up. I really don't. I'll send you some from Connecticut. It snows here in April here. Connecticut, okay. I didn't know Cleaner was from Connecticut. Nice to meet another viewer from the East Coast, especially the Northeast. We want to make it up to Connecticut one of these days, too. Very cold. Hubby getting OT at ODOT. Ohio? Sherry, are you in Ohio, too, with Nomadic and Tammy and everybody over? Everybody's over in Ohio. Wow. Yeah, another Ohio. We might, at this rate, friends, we might as well have a meetup just in Ohio. We could get there. We're gonna be in East again anyway for the M26, so might as well just have a meetup in Ohio. But yeah, a great place here, this Eau Gallie Recreation Area. It says on the website a 150-acre lake/water reservoir. Woody has a meetup in Ohio in March. Okay. I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. Dino Crocetti land. Okay. I would love to get over to Ohio. I want to go, you know, do the big things in Ohio, the Hocking Hills, I really want to go to Cleveland. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I would love to go see Cleveland. We just need a pie crust. Well, we need a pie crust. March 6th to the 8th. Okay. I need context, honey. A pie crust? What did I miss? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, you're making me pumpkin pie. My favorite dessert. Whether I get heat for that or not, I gotta get it out there. Let me guess. It's minus 15 out there. Darbin Explorer. Hello, friend. Nice to see you. No, not minus 15, friend. It's actually in the 20s today. It's just starting to snow here in western Wisconsin. Skip Cleveland. Okay, Sherry. Hi. Cuyahoga Valley, Hocking Hills, Cincinnati Zoo, Cleveland. Okay. Sherry says skip Cleveland. We can definitely get to Cuyahoga Valley without getting up to Cleveland. Not safe. Okay. All right. You know, it's funny. I was like one day away. I had Cleveland Guardians baseball tickets, and I was like a day from actually going to Cleveland, and then I actually didn't wind up going. I had Cleveland on the docket, and I had Cincinnati to go also. I've heard Cincinnati is fun. Sherry, can you confirm that? Cuyahoga Valley is very nice. We had a meetup there last year in May. Geneva on the Lake. I have heard crustless pumpkin pie is good. Crustless would be interesting. Nomadic, I think I would eat that. Cincinnati is okay. My boss is from Cincinnati. Interesting, Huckleberry. Okay. Got it. All right, there we go. Geneva on the Lake I have seen from Traveling Robert. That's the only place that I've seen any videos there, but it looks great. Looks like a great time. But I just feel like the blue herons were roosting, and there were hundreds of them with nests in the trees, babies too. Oh, that sounds fantastic. But I mean, it sounds like a great place. Just started snowing here again. You guys supposed to get more snow? Or is it just cold and there's a little more air causing it to snow? Yeah, it's starting here. How much we were actually going to get to the beach area. And we'll chat a little bit there. I want to hike Cuyahoga Valley. So that's a national park that I have been wanting to get to for a while. I just haven't. Cuyahoga Valley. All right. I'll probably lose you right here at the beginning of the woods. So if I lose you, come back to me. I'm not leaving yet. Here in a little bit, I'm going to go a little longer. But I'm going to try and get through this little blackout zone quick. I got to run. Stay safe. Stay safe out there, my friend. M7, stay safe. I'm trying to get out of a blackout zone, so I'm hustling. Back into the woods. Nice view. Rachel Manzoni, welcome to the live. We're so happy you're here. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday, friend. Cuyahoga Valley is beautiful, and there's so many trails. I know, it really is a beautiful spot. Of course, my knowledge of Cuyahoga comes from websites and pictures. You guys have probably been there, I'm sure, more than once. Hoping that I ran through the blackout area fast enough. God bless y'all. Sherry, if you're taking off, have a wonderful day. Otherwise, I'm going to head back to the beach and chat a little. All right, friends, I'm Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. I am going to be checking out your Cuyahoga Valley videos. And we'll be looking when I get home, because now I'm curious. All right. What do you guys use to edit your videos with? Oh, wow. That's an interesting view right there. I didn't notice that before. I will watch them too. I was hoping to run through that blackout area fast enough so that it didn't totally disconnect. But here's the beach. Windy. They also have some cool prairie trails this way. You can walk through the prairie. Of course, the prairie right now is not so grand, but they have some prairie trails that take off that way. Hello, hello, hello. Anshalala. Nice to meet you. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, that's a cool view right there. Yeah, we use that YouTube Create app, and we also use CapCut. So we do have CapCut Pro, and we cycle between CapCut Pro and that YouTube Create. So if you weren't here at the beginning, this is where Ash and I did our maternity pictures. Oh yeah, CapCut and YouTube Create. Okay, I don't feel bad at all then. The legends at Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla use those as well. Now I'm honored to use CapCut to edit my videos. But yes, this is the beach area where we did our pictures, and the kids got all sandy, and it was a great time. And then the trail goes back uphill there to another cool spot that's got the playground and everything. But Spring Valley, Wisconsin, and we're in a valley. Lots of people out here. 2 people over there, a gentleman right here fishing. And there's quite a few people out there. Somebody even has a four-wheeler out there, so if that gives you an idea, friends, the ice must be thick enough for a four-wheeler. But once again, the Eau Gallie Recreation Area. We were hanging out over that way, but now kind of starting to make our way back. Ash is making me... It was a ball of anxiety, LOL. Oh, this week, you mean? But yeah, somebody drove their four-wheeler out there. Yeah, it was an interesting week, I will say, my dear. I can agree with you totally. On with my other channel, Old Woody. Hello, friend. Glad you're back. Just a very serene winter spot. I'm trying to keep my back to the wind so it doesn't annoy you guys so much. I didn't lose you, though, when I went through this area, so... But yeah, again, you can walk through the prairie over here, and it's a nice spot. Now, in the heat of summer, there's wildflowers, and it's much nicer. With the sand in my car. Oh, yes. Yes. You're talking about our pictures were a ball of anxiety. So you could tell there's sand there. You could tell we're on a beach. I was thinking about switching over to DaVinci, but I heard it's a lot to it. I've heard of DaVinci a few times, and I was kind of curious about it also, so I'm glad you're giving me some insight about it. So thank you for that. I've heard positives and negatives about that for editing. I really do like my CapCut, though. I use CyberLink Power Director 365. I've never heard of it, Huckleberry, but I'll look into it for sure. We'll definitely look into it. Let's look back here. I'm gonna walk back up the hill towards where I parked and see what the views are up that way, where the boat ramp is and everything. No lifeguard again. You think we need a lifeguard today, friends? DaVinci is good for computers. I gotcha. No pets in glass containers in the beach area. So I guess Winnie would have to stay on the trails. Thank you all so much, friends, for joining us today. We appreciate all of you on another adventure. Definitely gonna incorporate these lives more into our repertoire here as things go, and definitely going to start this subscriber channel of the week. CyberLink has a free and paid version, and they both are decent, also a little glitchy at times. Interesting. Okay, 30 likes. Thank you all so much for your support. We really appreciate that. Let's switch it around so you can see. Back uphill to kind of where we parked. Danger, shallow water, no jumping. I love it, you know. They always seem to have these signs in a place that makes no sense. Filmora is a 45 a year and 22 every 3 months to use their perks. Interesting. Okay. That's not bad at all. 45 a year. Okay. Thanks for taking us to explore. It was fun. Thank you so much for being here, Tammy. We really appreciate it. Now I'm on ice. Now it's crunching. Wind starting to pick up. Curious to see how much snow we actually get, because I've heard a dusting, I've heard an inch, I've heard 3 inches, 5, 6. So we'll see. You just never know. The playground again. Shallow water, no jumping. Oh man. Now I'm going to jump from right here. Not another view of the lake. Kind of a picnic area over here by the playground also. Enjoyed looking at the snow. Probably won't see much, if any, this winter. You can actually see what this trail is more. It's like non-winter conditions. Probably won't see much of it this winter. We tend to get ice here in February and or March. Ah, yes, ice. I do remember the old ice storms. I was originally born and raised just south of St. Louis, Missouri. So, you know, we would get a little snow a year, but you would mix that in with all of the ice. We had ice storms. I also lived in southern Indiana and Evansville. I know we've kind of chatted about that before. See, you can kind of see that guy's got his four-wheeler out there. That right there. That blob right there is a four-wheeler out on the ice. I have seen enough snow for this winter. I feel we will have an early spring. I hope we have an early spring at this rate. I don't want to say that too loud. I'll get a riot from the ice fishing folks out there. Chili is going to be bomb. I'm looking forward to it, honey. I really am. So there's a boat ramp over this mound right here. Do you like peanut butter bread with your chili? I've had it before. I gotta dodge branches, sorry. I'm just over 6 foot tall, so that tends to be a problem sometimes with all the low-lying branches. Another ice shanty out there. And then in the far distance, there's the house for the dam, like the dam house over there. Peanut butter bread with your chili. You know what? Yes, I would partake in that, definitely. I would definitely eat peanut butter bread with my chili. You can make the cornbread. Yep, I'm definitely going to do cornbread tonight. There's the, right in front of us is the overlook. Right up there. That, can go up to and look at the whole valley. It's probably my favorite area of this park because you can go up and then you can also just go down a real small distance and walk out on the dam right there. And the dam has views, of course, of the lake. But on the other side, it has views of the town. Traveling Whitcombs have a playlist rolling for you. Thank you so much, Jamie. We truly appreciate that. Your support means the world to us. Thanks about the PB s'mores. It was good. I'm going to try Reese's s'mores, though, after that recommendation. Over here, the old boat ramp. Not old boat ramp, but boat ramp. Yeah, Jamie, we just got to 2200 watch hours, so we're getting close to that big 3000. We just went over that 2200 today. I saw that kind of, then you were blown away. Was there a lot of wind there last night, Nomadic? mean, the ground is just frozen solid right here. The little bit that you can actually see. That's the thing here. The ground is frozen for so long. For example, they won't even have... Can't stay for long, but I just wanted to stop in to say hello. Darben Explorer. Have a great rest of your day, friend. Thank you for being here. You don't have to be here the whole time, friend. Thanks for just stopping in and saying hi. We appreciate all of your support. Everybody that's here, everybody that was here, thank you all so much. It means the world to us. O'Galley 2010 flooding. The surrounding region received 3.99 inches of rainfall over that night. The lake level rose 21 feet. Wow. That's crazy. I got lucky with a 55,000 view video early on to get my hours. Have a great rest of the day and go get warm. Huckleberry, you too. I'm going to just walk down here and look at what is normally the dock. And then I'll start heading home. Life jacket, loaner station. You guys think I need a life jacket to go out there today? But it's a really commanding view from on top of the dam right there, looking back at, well, right now, the frozen O'Galley River that runs through our town, our village. But there's a view from the boat ramp. Let me go over here. Thank you all so much for the likes. 32 likes, that's amazing for our second live. I appreciate all the support. Yes, I'm definitely going to get warm and have some chili soon. I don't know why the footprints are right here. This is clearly a parking spot, but in memory of Douglas E. Blagin? I don't know. Well, in memory. Now you can see the shanties a little bit better. 44, 45. Okay, so that's... you know, some of those signs, though, they tell you, oh, this is how high the water was during this flood. I was kind of hoping it would have been up the marker right there. At least where I'm from in Missouri, they put those markers there, but they also say, oh, this was the level it was at during this flood. In loving memory of Lloyd Matheson. Should have put the phone on Do Not Disturb, potential spam calling me. Let's head down here and look at the actual dock. And then I'll call it, friends. We'll say goodbye down here. It's feeling warmer now. Must have actually got into the 20s. But that's a cool view. Cool spot here in the summer. You know, you've got a lot of people that kayak out here. They fish. Lots of crappie out here. And I believe bass is the other thing that I saw. But we're standing on the dock looking out. But you can see the rolling hills of the valley that I live in. So back up to the parking spot, the parking area. Small waterways like this, though, friends, they up here, out here, and they'll be 25, 50, or even more. Ice huts just out there. Do you think Douglas and Lloyd must have drowned? Good question, Nancy. I wish it would give us a little bit more information on that. I'm guessing so. I mean, I guess somebody could fall off the dam, I guess, and get trauma or something else that could have caused it, but most likely, it's sad to think about. there's a little bit better view of the overlook down there with the road closed right now, with the free life jackets. Yeah, I didn't look to see if there were actually any in there. Huh. Wow. Well, friends, it's been really fun today. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, Nancy, and then, of course, Nancy from Our Treasured Home stopped by and said hi. It's the last thing they would have wanted was the life jacket. Yeah, that's, I imagine that's true. That's, yeah. I don't know. I've never looked in those to see if they've actually had life jackets sitting in there, but yeah. But again, friends, thank you all so much for joining us on this live today. It's just the beginning for us, on this adventure to share all of our adventures with you, to meet more great people, friends, and people that we can eventually travel and collaborate with. You all are so kind. We appreciate all of you. And looking forward to breaking out that Slinky stove this weekend and sharing that with you. Again, we'll have a long form video either tomorrow night or Saturday, leaning towards Saturday because I work tomorrow. But our video of the actual trails and everything at Willow River in the winter will be coming out. So hopefully we'll catch you in the premiere of that. We do all of our premieres in the evening, so we'll catch you over there. But otherwise, for everybody that was here, off the top of my head, Nomadic, Ash, my dear, thank you all so much for being here. Enjoy your chili and cornbread. Have a great night, Brandon. You too, friends. I'm sure you guys are probably cold from chopping the wood. I'll catch you guys on your next live also. So, otherwise, as always, for Ash, for the kiddos, for Winston, and myself, I'm Brandon from the Traveling Whitcombs, and I appreciate you all. We'll catch you on the next adventure, because this is just the beginning for us. It's only just the start of our second travel season. We'll see you next time.